vast majority of trig points follow the standard Hoteen design, but in some areas, particularly Scotland, there are Vanessas, which are taller with a slender and shapely figure. This diagram represents a cross-section of the triangulation pillar. Notable features on the Hoteen pillars are the flush bracket, the upper centre mark, sighting tubes, plug and spider. The construction of a triangulation pillar is more complicated than one might think. The location of the station is actually defined by a lower centre mark fixed into the bedrock. This is isolated from the rest of the pillar by means of a sacrificial wooden cover. The surveyed mark is the upper centre mark, which is set exactly above the lower centre mark during construction. This centre mark can be lit by torches inserted into the sighting tubes. A theodolite mounted on a spider can be plumbed over this upper centre mark and secured by the 3 hooks located on top of the pillar. Only 2 minor modifications were made to Hoteen's original design. Between 1947 and 1950, a small change was made to the centre's cap. Allen screws were used in an attempt to make it harder to remove. In addition to the Allen screw modification, all pillars built after 1950 used a cardboard tube instead of a metal centre pipe, cutting down on labour costs and reducing the amount of materials needed. Sadly, today it would appear the Allen screw modification wasn't enough, and the spiders and plugs have become targets for thieves, as we've just seen sadly with the Spinney field trig point. Morton's Leam trig point is located within an area called the Leam Washes, along the banks of Morton Leam near Whittlesea. The Leam Washes are an area of deliberately flooded grassland lying between the River Leam and the south bank of Morton's Leam, stretching 2 miles from Peterborough to Guyherne. Morton's Leam is one of the earliest fen drains, dug in the late 15th century, before even the nearby River Leam was dug itself. It flows in almost a straight line parallel to the current course of the River Leam through the washes. The trig point, located at Horsey Hill, is actually situated on the site of a Civil War fort built in 1643 by parliamentary troops. The fort is located 2.5 miles to the south east of Peterborough, between Stanground and Whittlesea, and occupies the angle between the old course of the River Leam and the ancient watercourse known as King's Dyke. Interestingly, there is an historical reference in the accounts of the Civil War. In October 1644, shortly after Crowland and Peterborough fell, the Eastern Association sent 300 men from Cambridge to hold Horsey Bridge Pass. This is taken to mean the strengthening of the garrison located here.